Sorry, we had an eventful morning.
Yeah.
We're not going to mention names because Gabby would hate that. But Gabby, do you want to take over? It's your story.
Okay, I'm in love with someone I've never met.
Who? I don't know him.
This is the first time this has never happened to me. I don't have like celebrity crushes.
He'll 100% marry you tomorrow, whoever it is.
I
That's
DM'd
the thing.
him like 2 weeks ago, never opened it or replied to me.
This guy? No way!
I'm in love with him.
No, you're not. For what? What?
He's so funny.
He better be. He better have a fire personality. This guy better be the funniest guy on planet Earth. Like, if this guy doesn't say hi and make you piss your pants, like, I'm so confused.
I literally was pissed my pants this morning. So he's in Austin. I really hope this is like weeks later when this comes out. So I found out he was in Austin today, and I walked down the hotel bar trying to get a coffee, and I swear to God, his doppelganger sitting, and I myself. Like, I'm so cool in front of guys I don't care about. Like, I'm so mean to them. Like, I can be very charming when I want to be. I literally stood at coffee like this.
She panicked, and then Carlos told me what was happening, and I sent Carlos in to film the guy without him knowing, because I thought it would be funny if we get him on a podcast later to show him, hey, we've been watching you.
God.
So I ordered a coffee, went back and was like, Carlos, is that him? Carlos went to go check, and he's like, that's him. So I went back and ordered more coffee that I didn't need. Like, I had a jacket on, took my jacket off, like, put my hair up, and I was like, went back and ordered more coffee. My voice was like cracking when I was ordering coffie.
That is hilarious. God, that's so sad. There's two people that look like this guy.
She comes.
I can't believe it. How sad. As if like one wasn't bad enough. There's two. Oh man.
But it turns out Carlos is like, I'm going to go intervene. Wasn't him. I had a full adrenaline rush. Like, I now know that I always thought that like in a fight or flight situation, I'd be so good, fucking useless. Like, if it ever comes down to it, like, I'm not flighting or fighting. I'm just like freezing. That's it. Like, I'm not doing shit. I'm no help to anyone. I'm literally useless.
It is true. She comes over, and she didn't even talk to him. She comes over, and she's like, what do I do? Do I tell him I love him? And I'm like, Gabby, no. I can't. Do I tell him I love him?
I'm not kidding. The soonest I've ever told a guy I love him, it was like a year into our relationship. I genuinely was going to walk up to this man and just go, I love you. Like,
Have you DM'd him?
yeah, he didn't open it.
Or yeah. Well, that's the thing. So she has DM'd him. It's been weeks.
Weeks.
It's been weeks.
So you're like, you really do like it's been a fan thing.
Yeah, the day I discovered him was the day I DM'd him, and then it's been a growing obsession ever since.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm down bad today. So we're playing Ironic by Alanis, close enough. Morissette in the car on the way here.
Uh-huh.
You know the song Ironic?
I know Alanis Morissette.
Can I play it?
I know the song.
You know, it's like, is
it like
you can sing it.
I'm not singing it good.
Yeah.
I can sing.
You're going to sing the theme song. You better get used to this.
I could do it in a studio without a bunch of people putting
We are in a studio. And there's like three other people. And I was just changing the words to fit the situation. And I had Carlos' sunglasses on. I was looking out the window like I was in a music video. It's dramatic for like 3.5 minutes and got it out of my system.
It's so depressing.
Do you think there's a possibility he's seen it and ignored it?
No. I think that this guy is so that he doesn't even know how to check his DMs. I think he's probably new to the fact that there is a messaging system on Instagram. And he has absolutely no idea that an 11 out of 10 has slid into his DMs. He would shit himself.
This is the first time I've ever slid into a guy's DMs and in my life, and I'm not taking it well. Like, I'm not taking it well. How did
think how he'll take it when he finds out he missed his opportunity. He's gonna off himself. This guy will not survive the trauma that will hit him.
I know you have a boyfriend now, but have you ever slid into a guy's DMs before?
Oh yeah.
And it worked every time, right?
Well, I hit
I'm
up
1-0
people who
like
are
at the moment.
socially ept, you know, like who you can tell message people. Like this guy is like one chromosome away from instant failure. You know? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be roasting him. He probably is gonna see this and then he's gonna be like, that girl is a fucking bitch. And I don't want to be associated with anyone that's associated with her. So no, I really hope this works out for you.
So do I, honestly. It's not good for my confidence, which like balances on a fragile edge like every day. So
One thing I will say, I feel like a lot of women, we have a little bit of stalkerish in us.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very common.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
I would say I have
people?
quite a bit of psycho in me.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
Okay, which part?
We'll start with the stalker.
Just talk about the craziest thing you've done.
The craziest thing I've done with someone I'm with or not with?
Either or both.
Not with is better.
I think that my savagery comes from like a detective point of view. Like I feel like if someone, for instance, is cheating on you, you can't like come out and just confront them because they'll lie, they'll cover it up, they'll get better at lying, they'll get better at covering it up, and then it becomes this huge mess in a toxic relationship and you never get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm going to confront someone, I got to like I want, you know, like when you play Mortal Kombat and they're like 1, 2 and KO. Like I need a KO moment. I can't do the just the and defeat. Like it's got to be
mortality.
Yeah, I need like some like I want to excommunicate a person from the planet.
Yeah.
So I was married. And my ex-husband, you can tell where this story's going quickly. He was cheating on me and I had no idea. Well, one night,
Cheating on you?
girl, we're talking about your DMs with this guy. Like, it happens to the pretty girls, which is weird.
I have been cheated on by everybody.
Yeah, it's a male insecurity thing. They have to go get something relatable to make themselves feel good because we get so much attention that it makes them insecure. And so they have to go fill that void in their sorry ass little souls so that they can feel better about themselves. Men who cheat fucking suck. And they deserve to hear that. Anyway.
We're in agreement.
So, my ex-husband, who I was married to for 7 years, was cheating on me. And I didn't know about it until he didn't come home one night. And it was like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
Lazy.
Dude, he
just didn't care at that point.
It's like, dude, step up your cheating game.
Like, if you do it, well.
Like, at least come home. So, I went on Find My iPhone. And I knew his like Apple ID login, and I could see that he was down the street. And I was like, oh my God.
You couldn't even pick a different street?
The neighbor?
Dude, they always say that whenever you get cheated on, it's usually by someone you know or someone close by. So I get in my car and I drive there. And it's like a house, like apartment, like big neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And he comes walking out. I mean, I couldn't write this shit if I tried. He comes walking out of this house, and I'm like one street away, and I see him, and I'm like, oh my God. And as he comes walking out, he gets in an Uber, and I book it home. And I pretend to be asleep. This is where the detective comes in. So I pretend to be asleep. Now, this all happened in Venice, California. He walks in, and he's like all disheveled and fucked up. And I'm like, where were you? And he goes, oh, I was at a nightclub, and I got fucked up, and I stayed. I was like, but where'd you stay? And he was like, in West Hollywood. And I'm like, first lie. So then I'm like, okay, all right, you stayed in West Hollywood. I know, he stayed in Venice. And so then he's like, well, I gotta take a shower and go to work. And I'm like, oh, gross.
Take a shower there.
God.
I'm like, she's gross. So then he goes to work. I go back to the apartment that I see him walk out of, and I hop the fence. And I look at the mailboxes. You know how you could like people your last name? I didn't recognize anyone, and I'm like, okay, fine. So I go back home. I wait all day for him to get off work. He comes home at like midnight, and I'm like livid. But I suppress all of my feelings. Like, it's normal for me. So I just suppress everything. He walks in the door, and I'm like, I have some anxiety. Can we like go for a drive? He's like, sure. So he gets in my car. And I just start driving back to her place.
Oh my God, I want this as a movie.
I know!
Right now.
Like, what the fuck. So I drive, and the closer we get, the slower I go.
Wait, can I just point out, look at the glee on her face. Oh, she talks about this.
This is psycho. This is psycho. This is what psycho looks like.
I see it in the eyes.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to fucking murder this person. So as we pull into the neighborhood, he starts like fidgeting in his seat and he's like, where are we going? And I go, I actually don't know. You tell me. And so we start, and he's like, and I like look at the apartment and I go, who lives there? And he goes, the hostess of the restaurant that I work at. And I was like, so that's where you stayed last night? And he goes, yeah. I go, why did you stay the night? He goes, well, I just got so drunk. He had long hair.
He goes, still trying to lie?
No, he was telling me the truth. He goes, I got so drunk that I went to this bar and I spent the night and she held my hair back while I vomited in the toilet. And I'm like, she held your hair back? You fucking... And then he's like, I didn't fuck her though. And I go, well then you're an idiot because you could have gotten laid, but instead you're just a who's gonna go through a divorce. And he was like, what? And then I punched him as hard as I could, and his head hit the window, cracked the window. I made him get out of the car and walk home, and then I got a divorce 2 days later.
This is the best story ever.
I was like so surprised I didn't kill him. And I like maintained composure, but I was like you, shaking in the coffee shop. The whole time I was like this, and I'm just like, so who the fuck lives there? And so as we get through that, and then I like the punch came just because I was like so mad. But then when his head hit the thing, I was like, that's like $800. you dickhead. Yeah, you need to get out of the car. And so he got out of the car. And then I was out 2 days later and I never looked back.
So did we find out he hadn't fucked her before?
I think he did.
At least somebody who's like more attractive than me.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, if I see like some Victoria's Secret model, you know, I'd be like, damn, good job.
I've heard that with like men and women. Like men, when they cheat down, and women only cheat if they're like moving up.
Men always cheat down. I'm not tooting my own horn, but everyone I've been cheated on by, or everyone I've been cheated on with, I've always looked at and been like, why?
Yeah.
I know I'm way more attractive and I have a better personality and I'm famous. Like, rich. What?
I've never heard a girl be like, oh, I've cheated on my boyfriend, but this other guy was like broker, had like a shitty ass studio apartment, no job, like hasn't had his hair cut in like 6 months, like he smelled bad. Like they've never like gone down.
Yeah, know? A girl's always like at least reaching for someone who like has potential.
Yeah, I'm just like, if you're gonna just go up, man. Like I would respect that. Be like, good job.
You never want to leave feeling like ill. Like, and you'll feel like ill no matter what when you get cheated on, but still, at least like make me want to hit the gym.
Yes. Because like a breakup, like you get like motivation, you get like that breakup glow, like you want to work out more, eat healthier.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, like I gained some weight, like this fucking girl's like fucking a smoke show, like damn, I fell off and he needed someone hot.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's probably the most crazy thing I've done. And the craziest part about the whole thing is that I waited like damn near 12 hours to drive this guy to her house. Like I sat in that apartment and I just stewed.
Yeah.
Like just...
You didn't text
plotting. It. No. All I wanted to do was be like, you're a fucking liar! I saw you come back from West Hollywood. You know?
Yeah. But
I couldn't
text them because then they have time.
Then he'd have time to create a story. Mm-hmm. He'd come back.
True.
And it's like, we don't know. This is the pop KO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men can't lie on the go. Mm-hmm. They have to like formulate it. I like that you're shaking your head. Yeah. You speak for all the male population. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen it and they just like panic and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you ask them in advance, they're like, oh god damn. Like,
yeah.
It's like a sister's friend, cousin, blah blah. Mm-hmm. Come with a good excuse. No.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
With like Jesus.
Are you crazy? I don't get crazy vibes from you.
I'm totally crazy, Gabby. I'm nuts, but I'm like a innocent nuts for the most part.
Really?
What do you mean?
I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so like I like to, I'll get in manic fits where I'll start laughing, just laughing for no reason, and I'll just like be looking at my boyfriend like. And I like cackle. And then because I really like the look out of his eyes when he's looking at me terrified.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I just see it written all over his face that he's questioning everything. And he's thinking, she's fucking nuts. Like, what is this? She's fucking nuts. And then I like to follow him around like that. So he'll like try to leave the room. I just I follow him around. And I'll wait by the door. I'll lay on the floor. I'll like tap on the door. I get locked out of the room all the time. I'll like tap on the door. I guess just things like that where it's playful, but it's fucking nuts.
So does he do something to make you laugh and then?
No, absolutely not. I'm just in the mood. I just get in certain moods.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. I also do really, I think I'm a bit of a stalker, but I do it with my exes. And it's a really weird thing because I hate my exes. There's like, I think my exes are dog shit, but I love to tune in and see what they're up to.
Like
but
on
I
Instagram?
Yeah, just everything. Instagram, Facebook, I'm like blocked on things, but I find a way. I create fake profiles.
Too. Yeah, I do too.
I have like my profile name or my email address is like John or Jane Doe like 125 or something like that. And I just like to hate watch them. So like everything they post, I'm like fucking losers. You're ugly. You're old.
Yeah, I do that too. I feel like it's okay to look though. You know, like if there's an ex that you have, I like to check up and
I like to check up.
You know, I have zero interest.
Yeah, zero interest, but I'm just like checking in. Okay, his life still sucks without me.
Yeah,
Great.
he's still ugly. He's like downgrading.
Yes,
he's literally like not. Always smoking cigarettes now. Like,
yeah, it just makes you feel good.
Yeah, to know that they're doing horribly.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
See, I like make up stories in my mind. I never check. I've never checked on an ex. Like, you're dead to me. Like, I literally have like a funeral for them in my brain. They actually died. Like,
I think that's healthy.
Maybe, or it's like a coping mechanism, or I'm just like make up stories in my head. I'm like, oh, they're obviously doing. I don't have to check. They're just doing so much worse without me. But like, I never check because like no matter what it is, it will never like live up to the stories I have of them in my head.
Yeah,
You know, I'm like, oh, they're actually doing good. Damn it.
Yeah,
like that's just shattered. But
well, it depends on what you define as doing good. You can always check on them and decide for yourself that they're not doing as good as they could be doing if they were with you.
that's true. It's like that smile doesn't look real. It was
Yeah.
like a fake ass smile.
Yeah. You can find flaws. I'm really good at it. I can
Finding
always
flaws?
help you find the flaws. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I don't think I can
Yeah,
help
that
with that. Like, I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah,
See, that's why I
Gabby's
check
thing.
up. I need to know. I need to know what's up.
Mia, the NBA playoffs are heating up and it's a perfect time to elevate your game with MyBookie.
With MyBookie, you can bet from anywhere, anytime, so you never miss a shot to cash in on a play.
You can even live stream and bet on the games right from the sportsbook, giving you everything you'll need to decide, cash out or let it ride.
MyBookie really makes it easy to get paid with tons of boosted props and slam dunk parlays. And new boosts are now posted on the daily.
It's more than just a sportsbook. Buzzer beaters, underdog upsets, and a community to share in all of the sweats.
Give yourself a head start today and play with house money using Out of Bed when you make your first deposit. That's Out of Bed to claim a limited time bonus when you sign up and make your first deposit. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere. Only with MyBookie.
I also will check on people's exes. Like,
Other people's exes for them.
yeah.
Like
And
friends
I'll-
or like random people that you're emotionally
No, like
invested in?
friends. Like if I have a friend who's like going on a date with someone, I will do all the research and I will get back to them and let them know. I'm like that friend where I'm like, all right, he'll tell you that he's a pro soccer player, but he was actually never on a pro league.
Would you ever do a
I
background
need-
check on someone you were interested in?
I feel like Google will
Does it
tell me
for you?
everything I need to know. Yeah. The only thing Google's not good for is medical advice. Because it will tell you that you should be dead yesterday.
Oh yeah, I've given up looking.
Yeah.
I'm just like
Oh no, I do every time. I don't.
time?
Yeah, every time I'm like,
Yeah,
I have
but
cancer.
Same.
Like, I'm dying.
I'll have like a mild cough and I'll be like, what color is like mucus supposed to be? Is it supposed to be this color? And they're like, you have like some terminal disease.
You're coughing up blood.
You have what is it, like hepatitis or tetanus or whatever, and they're like, this is like, you should probably go to the doctor ASAP. And then I'm like on the phone trying to get health insurance, and it's like a whole. So I ask Google anything other than medical advice. I'd rather just die and not know.
Oh yeah, I'm the same. I'm like, I can't check for anything. I literally live in a land of delusion. I'm like, it'll be fine. It'll be good. I'm like dying. I'm like, it's not that serious. I'm good.
I unfortunately do it for other people too. If they're not feeling
They're
good.
medical?
Yeah, I'll go on Google and I'll send them over all the things that could be wrong with them. Similar to what I did to you on the plane.
This bitch, right before we take off, she's telling me all the recent plane crashes. All the people who have died. She's researching all the latest plane crashes, what caused it, where they were, how many people died, how many people survived.
Someone died from turbulence recently. Like,
Yeah, they did.
I know.
From Japan.
We always say like no plane's ever gone down from turbulence, but people have died.
Well, he died from a heart attack from how scary the turbulence was.
Oh, wow.
Poor guy.
The turbulence was so bad that he had a heart attack and died.
And there's 71 people injured.
Singapore Airlines, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We were sitting in first class and I was about to walk to economy and be like, does anyone want to switch with me? I was in a middle seat by the toilet with a seat that doesn't recline. Does anyone want the
I don't know why I thought that she would appreciate that information. Like, I really did. It's like, I don't mean to scare you, but like this shit happens. Like,
If a plane went down, it would all happen so fast and you wouldn't feel a thing.
Oh, at that point, I'm like, it's out of my control.
Yeah.
Like, on the way home, we are not sitting together.
I got a seat right next to you.
I can't do it again. Once was enough. The whole time I was like, I can't sleep. What if I die? What if I die? I can't relax.
I think planes are probably my worst fear, though, as well. I'm scared as shit on them.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's why you don't like to go to LA?
I'll go anywhere. I travel all the fucking time. I'm just scared as shit.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. I'm not going to let it stand in my way.
What about, are you like that with every fear that you have?
No.
Okay.
Traveling is just like such a huge passion of mine
Yeah.
that I can overcome the fear.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like a Fear Factor show or some shit like that, like I wouldn't be like that with every fear.
Strangely, I can't do heights. I'm terrified of heights.
I am too.
I could do roller coasters. But if I'm, say, near a cliff, I shake, I cry, like my stomach drops. But I've also been skydiving 4 times. And I did this because I wanted to prove to, and I've jumped off of the stratosphere in Vegas. I did this to prove to myself that I could get over this fear. And just the more I like ruminate on it, the more terrified I am that I did those things.
Yeah.
It's like in my older age, I'm not old, but like as the years go on, I'm from doing those things, I'm even more terrified of heights.
Yeah.
So it didn't help.
No, it made it worse.
That's my point. I will not go on a roller coaster since seeing Final Destination 3 or like drive behind. Like, have you seen Final Destination 3 or any of the?
I would never watch that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
3.
3.
It was just funny to like name that one out of all.
That's the one where they will die on the roller coaster, Carlos. I'm trying to be specific and detail orientated for once in my life.
The first one has the airplane.
Didn't see that one.
You didn't see the first Final Destination?
Well, thank God, because I haven't been on a roller coaster since I was 12, and if I saw that one, I wouldn't have been on a plane either.
That's right.
Can I continue?
Yes, you
Thank
can
you.
continue.
So it stopped me going on a roller coaster because they all fucking slide off the side, but it did save me from tanning beds because I also died in tanning bed. So I've never been in tanning bed, and people tell me to get on a roller coaster to get over my fears, but you just proved to me that there's no point. I will still be scared of a roller coaster even if I go on.
You've never been in a tanning bed?
No,
Wow.
because they melted in there
Who melted?
in the movie.
They got stuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got locked in a tanning bed. And then there's a whole list of things I don't want to do because of that movie.
Yeah, and you got all the way up to 3?
And I only saw 3.
Oh, that was, you
Thanks.
just, 1 and 2 passed by, and
It
for
passed
some
by.
reason,
For-
3 really stuck out for you.
We watched it on like a school excursion on the bus, and I remember this
Wild.
vividly. And I was like, "Where are the teachers? Why are they showing us this? I'm pretty sure they were like asleep at the back of the bus or like doing something else." And I was like, "Why are 13-year-old kids watching this? Like, this is not allowed."
Yeah.
And it scarred me for life.
So you were like a super nerd in school, so that also would have affected it. So you were like super smart, so you've been like, why are we watching this Hollywood crap?
I think I have the average intelligence of like if you show 13-year-olds on our very impressionable brains, people dying on a roller coaster, you probably don't want to go on a roller coaster the next day.
It traumatized you.
Yeah,
I get it.
just an average amount of trauma.
Mhm.
But
Do you like scary movies?
Love scary movies. I love them.
I can see that look in
I
your eye.
also love when someone is afraid of something. I love getting them to do it.
This is why she's telling you about airplanes.
Subconsciously coming out.
psychotic.
It was subconscious. I didn't do it on purpose, but that makes sense.
I love how you're like, I'm not really that psycho. And when anyone is afraid of anything, you just
dig
hone
it
in
in
on that.
Well, they'll be okay. They're just gonna be a little traumatized. So
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I'm not killing you.
that's really nuts, man.
Stop telling her what you're afraid of.
I'm really afraid when guys reply to my DM messages.
Yeah.
I'm really scared when I like guys when they like me back. Like,
They gotta stop doing that.
stop doing that, Mia.
Damn it. I'll do my best.
That's my ultimate fear in life. You know, just reciprocated love.
Wow, how long have you been in Austin?
I've been in Austin for 3 years to the month.
To the month? Do you
Yeah.
ever go to the football games? So it's like a big culture change from LA.
Yeah, I'll go to like some of Texas Tech football games.
Texas Tech.
Wait, no. What is it? UT?
Longhorns.
Longhorns. That's how rarely I go to football games that I don't even know what the teams are. I'm like, go Tech! And it's the Horns. So yeah.
close enough.
I'm not like a super sporty person.
Mhm.
I know my hair up is throwing us all off, but I'm not really into sports all that much.
I feel like it's like a big culture thing here.
Yeah.
It's like the football team for sure. They have like a 19-year-old here.
Yeah.
Who's never played, but he's like the second highest paid player in America because he's a Manning brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what
never
that
played
means.
A game, and he makes like millions of dollars, and he's like a kid here in Austin. It's crazy.
Wow.
He's like some white kid.
Wow.
To be honest, I don't think anyone in this room
Who cares?
Okay.
You're like, he's a Maddie brother. We're
We're
like,
to talk about Austin and get Lauren to talk about it.
Have you guys ever sat courtside at a basketball game?
No.
Dude, that shit will ruin you for life.
Why?
It's so fun.
Oh, you like that?
That is more about you. It's more about sitting on the court. And it's like very so like I've never felt like such a celebrity. sitting
Okay, I get what
courtside.
you mean. Yeah, only the cool people sit there.
Yeah.
How did
hated
you
it.
get there? Like, who'd
You
go
hate
with?
it?
I hated it. I went once like with a brand, and like they organized it, but I felt like I look at everyone on courtside. Like if I'm in a basketball game, like I look at everyone, like kind of judge them. I said that like this. I was like, I can't do anything. Like I don't want to scratch my face. I don't like sit like this. Like I'm just gonna sit here for 2 hours like this. Not moving muscle. Because like you look at everyone courtside.
Yeah, you do.
Everyone's like, I know everyone's looking at me, judging my outfit. Is it like sporty enough? Like, is my dress too girly? Because that's what I do to people. So I was like, I'd rather be just back.
I just don't care. I'll try to pay attention to see what they're doing, and my mind just trails off to everything else that I could possibly think of.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't care. They score a goal. Wait, what?
You just turn to the person next to you. So what's
In
your
basketball,
fear?
do they score a goal? Yeah, there we go. Do you want to do
We have
questions
some
now?
good questions for you.
We want to take you on a first date
Let's go.
because this is the first time we're meeting you, and we never get to ask. Actually, we usually ask all the questions on the first date. We've decided we found out guys don't really ask you questions on the first date. So girls are like,
Oh yeah.
because I'm dating for the first time in like 10 years, and I have really recently discovered they don't ask you shit.
Yeah.
So like we have to get good at asking questions. So we thought we'd put some practice in.
Yeah. Where are you meeting guys?
I'm gonna beep that out. Honestly, everywhere. I think I would thrive in Texas.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Like I like guys, like Australian guys.
You look like a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. Like, you should be here. You should.
I like Australian guys who I feel like Texan guys are similar to like that, where they can change a tire.
Uh-huh. That almost fell right in your cleavage. That would have been a hole-in-one. It just bounced right off, though.
They can change a light bulb if I need them to change a fucking light bulb.
I love that you haven't even, like, tried.
What even was it?
It's like an earring. I don't give a shit.
It was an extra. She has earrings to spare. She's good.
That's like if I'm gonna date Molten. I'm like, I don't give a shit, man. It's like a fucking Amazon earring. It's okay. Yeah, in LA they're like, what's a jack or something? I'm like,
yeah, LA's gonna be tough.
I know, but out in the wild, because I'm not good at dating apps, so I have to meet them in the wild. In dating apps, I'm just like not good at replying to people or texting people, and dating apps I just don't. It doesn't work. It doesn't do it for me.
Well, they probably think you're catfishing them as well. They're
They
like,
don't. They're actually very gullible.
really?
Yeah, years ago I had started a Tinder and I connected it to my verified Instagram because I thought it would be funny for people to just come up. I thought it would be good promotion, honestly, for the Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone believed it was me. There was like a press release on it and everything.
I find
That's incredible.
I find it so
Like, Mia's on Tinder.
like the difference between men and women, that like men believed it was you, no joke. Where did you see that Zayn Malik? He said he was on Tinder, but he could never get a date because all the girls thought that he was catfishing them. So like girls were kind of not smart enough because it was actually him, but they were so much less trusting. I thought this is a catfish for sure. Whereas all the guys like, of course she's on Tinder. Like I like believed it immediately. And that's the difference between men and women.
Did you find anyone on Tinder?
I hooked up with one person. I've hooked up with one person on Tinder one time, and he was a male model. He was English. I thought he was so cute, and I did like text him the next day, and he just never responded to me.
Well, Tinder's like
He
that
just ghosted me after
fuckboy
that.
app, right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Is that? Let me see. Is it the fuckboy app?
I feel like Tinder's the one where you just hook up.
No, that's not mine.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not even
They
mine.
made a fake one.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know the sad thing is he had this condition on his penis where
Wait, what?
Continue.
His foreskin
Oh man,
never pulled back, so it was like tight over, over the head. Yeah.
You have to like really push it.
No,
back and break
it wouldn't do that. That's oh my god.
Oh, you got to make them bleed. You have to break that for them.
No, he had to get surgery. He was like has surgery
can also break
scheduled
it for
to
him.
like get it cut.
Phimosis.
Phimosis. Yeah. So like I thought that was a little weird, but I pushed through because he was cute and he was making me laugh the whole night. And then he just never responded the next day. And I have
He
like
never
since
responded?
he never responded to me. He ghosted me after that. But every so often I'll like go check and see what
he
he's
didn't reply.
I know. I'll go check and see what he's doing. And he's like married with kids and stuff. So
Really?
I'm like, okay, well, at least you're happy, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But weird.
Insane.
Is it?
Yes.
Some guys that'll rip though.
Maybe he didn't like that I had sex with him the first night. Maybe it
He's on Tinder. I
categorized
think
me
he's
as
like
one of those girls. But yeah, I thought isn't the point?
I think so.
But all my relationships start with sex, and then they turn into a relationship later.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was pretty shocking for me.
Damn.
Yeah,
Fuck that guy.
agreed. I did.
Okay, I want to ask you, what are your biggest icks?
My biggest icks. Man, you know, I used to have a list of them.
Or recent ones, latest ones?
Yeah, I gotta think about it. Like, I don't like when a guy will just like fart in front of you and pretend like it's no big deal.
hate that. I hate it
that.
so much, and they all do it.
All of them.
And you tell them you're disgusting me.
I'm like
10 minutes later, they think you're down to sleep with them.
yeah.
What?
I think that's kind of weird. Like bodily
gross.
functions, like burping or whatever. Like if you don't say excuse me or something, like that's kind of like
Gross.
weird, dude.
It's an ick for me when girls burp, for sure. Like there
Like
could be like
loudly.
there could be like and on purpose, a really
Yeah.
stunning, sexy girl, and she's just like
belches
belching
it out.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when a guy like thinks like I'm trying to think of like real icks though. Like
mine's like manners.
yeah.
Like a guy dropped me off. He took me on a date like last week, dropped me off, and then didn't walk me to the front door, 1, and then 2, drove away before I got to the front door. And I was like, I'm done.
That's wild.
I'm done. And it was a great date. He was very nice, super polite, like sent me a really nice text after, and I was like,
I think he just didn't know any better.
but like it's so easy. Like I am like such like a
You
manners
could have been
person.
kidnapped in that time.
I could have in California.
Hey.
Like very nice neighborhood, but who knows?
But I always feel like that if a guy drives off before you get to the door.
That is weird.
I feel like at least let me get to the door, unlock the door, take one step in, turn, and I'll
Yes.
wave at you and let you know this means safety.
Yes.
You know, but if I'm in the middle of walking, you don't know if there's some terrorist hiding behind a bush.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he texted me, he sent me a very, very nice text, and I had to just like hold back, and I wanted to be like, I actually got kidnapped and died. So there cannot be a second date. I got a second date. I'm actually dead in the back of a white van right now. So
That is weird. That's really
weird.
weird.
But like that's like my icks, like manners. Like it's free. Literally just open our car door, open our doors. Much greater chance of you getting pussy if you just do those things that are completely free.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest thing, and I can't get over it. I don't want to get over it, but
No, I think that's solid. I have an annoyance. When I eat, I'm usually starving. Like I try to fast. So by the time that I get to my food, I have like journeyed through hunger and I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So when I sit down to eat, I eat immediately. My boyfriend will eat throughout the day, so he's not starving.
Yeah.
So when we sit down, I like to eat together, and he'll like go to the bathroom. I'll make like last night. This happened exactly.
Okay.
Play by play. I made air fried chicken wings, and I don't put any breading on them or anything. I just use like a sauce and seasoning, and they are so fucking good. And it was like 8:00 at night. I hadn't eaten anything all day, starving. So I tell him, I give him a heads up. I'm like, chicken wings are gonna be ready in like 4 minutes. So we're gonna like sit down and eat immediately when they're ready.
yeah.
So if there's anything that you need to do,
Yeah, 4 minutes.
you got 4 minutes to go do it. So he's like, okay, chicken wings are ready. I plate them. I put them down. I'm like, dinner's ready. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Oh my God. Did you start without him?
Girl, yes. I was
Good.
like, I warned you. And so he goes to the bathroom. By the time he gets back, I've finished dinner. I've like inhaled my chicken
As he
wings.
should.
And then he sits down and acts like I'm a fucking beast. And he's like, you already ate? And I'm like, what do you mean I already ate? I haven't eaten all day. This was the moment that we were sitting down to eat. And I told you to go fucking, what are you even doing in the bathroom?
How long was he in the bathroom for?
2 minutes.
That's honestly, that's long enough to inhale chicken wings.
Dude, when you're hungry, I mean starving. There was no rest.
I'm a gargoyle. I don't even chew. I like inhale.
That's
it.
what I mean.
Like a baby bird it. Like it doesn't even.
Yeah.
I don't even chew.
My stomach
Just
has to do
like-
the chewing once it's in there.
Yeah.
And so that for me is like, and he'll do it every time I get halfway through my dinner or through all of it, depending on what we're eating. Before he always goes to the bathroom before. And I'm even to the point where I'm like, if you have to take a shit, go do it now. Because dinner's gonna be ready in like literally 4 fucking minutes, dude. And he's like, okay. And he never ever will. Until I put the plates on the table, and I just want to fucking murder this guy sometimes. Like, just, what are you doing? And then he makes me out to be the fucking beast.
I'd be so annoyed
I
if
know.
I actually cooked.
That's the thing. And if you're hungry,
Yeah. I mean, I try to fast, but I can only make it till noon. So I don't know how you made it till 8. Now I'm angry
Yeah.
at noon. I'm angry. I have a headache for some reason. Like I have no energy, and I don't cook, so I Postmate everything. But between the time that I am starving and I decide to Postmate and my food gets there, you can't talk to me and I can't do anything. There's zero productivity.
yeah.
I literally have to stop everything I'm doing that's productive and just wait for my food. And also, once my food gets there, if you get in my way, You stop me for anything. You want to hug. You want to talk to me. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally pushing you out of the way. No, I'm eating. This is mine.
Yeah.
But that's at noon. I don't know how you make it to 8.
And you're not psycho.
I'm not psycho. Obviously, it's pretty normal.
I'm just teasing. Magnesium helps with headaches.
I take it every night.
I do too.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I've had a solid poop.
What?
Magnesium.
Oh, yeah. No, everything's been cleaned out this morning.
Makes you constipated?
No, it helps you go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
So it helps you sleep and you go to the bathroom.
And
That's
it takes
nice.
care of your headaches.
Oh, wow. It's like a triple threat.
But it's a
Goodness.
digestive, right? Isn't that how you say it? Digestive? And it makes you go to the bathroom hardcore.
I'm going to start taking magnesium.
It's good for cleansing your stomach. It'll actually gets all of it out of there.
Oh, yeah. My stomach's flat this morning.
Yeah.
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 I'm like 5 poops down. I love pooping. I'm just
I
gonna
do
say
too.
I do. It's like my favorite thing.
I always weigh myself afterwards too.
Yes.
And like see how much I
It's like, this is what I really look like.
Yeah. 100%. I will. We won't even. I can tell you're.
No, I've just had more poop talk with you. A few months we've known each other than I have with anyone in my entire life. Like, we were at the airport at LAX and I was like getting her a tea and like didn't have any peppermint herbal tea. The woman at the front is like rushing me. I get panicked, flustered. Like, no one's nice to you who works at the airport. And I was like, there's no peppermint tea. I don't know what other tea she wants. There's like 8 different types of teas. I'm like, what else does she want? She doesn't want caffeine. Looking around, trying to find her.
I
She's
disappeared.
shitting in the airport toilet.
Do you not drink coffee?
I drink coffee every morning.
Oh, why didn't
That's one poop down though.
You were surprised she's shitting in an airport toilet?
I think I've always taken a shit at the airport.
I will shit anywhere I
Hey, when
can.
you go to public toilet?
Really?
I'm terrified.
That's weird to me. Some people are like that.
Yeah, I don't care if I've just met you and I'm in your house for 5 minutes. If I sit down and I feel it, it's happening.
100%.
Like I might take extra time washing my hands, like get the
100%.
soap smell in the air afterwards.
It's when people
but-
tell me they can hold their poop, that is mind-boggling to me.
I mean, why would you want to do that to yourself?
I don't know.
It's not even a conscious choice. I've just been on vacation with boyfriends. I'm like, I actually haven't shit in 7 days.
Well, that's the worst when you're in a small room with them and you can hear everything that's going on in the bathroom and you're not to that comfort level yet. That is actually the worst.
I can't even go to the lobby bathroom. Like, there's something in me. It just doesn't work. I have to it's not a conscious choice. I'll be like on a 7-day vacation. I'll take 1 step into my apartment and finally be able to go to the bathroom. I just can't do it anywhere else but my house.
God, that's bizarre.
It's so annoying. I'm gonna start taking magnesium.
I've only recently
Yeah,
started...
you'll be
Oh, you
shitting.
need help.
It's the worst.
But that's your body, not your mentality, right? Your body.
It has to be connected. But yeah, it's like I would like to. Not if I'm in your house for 5 minutes or an airport. That's insane to me. But if I'm on a vacation for like a week, I'm like, I should probably, for health reasons, go to the bathroom.
So there's 4 bathrooms. There's 4 bathrooms in our house. Like, I made it a mission the first week to poop in every bathroom. It was like claiming my territory. I don't know.
I just can't hold it at all.
I just like how like people move into a new house, especially like what people probably think you would be like. They'd probably think you'd be like, I want to fuck in every room.
I'm like, nobody goes in this bathroom. I need to claim it.
100%.
This is my bathroom now.
Oh my god.
Oh, you think this is your toilet? I'm like,
I took my dog, I have a little 5-pound Yorkie, and I took her to Home Depot with me the other day, and she shit in the Home Depot.
oh no.
And the only thing I could think about, I was like, I feel you. Like, I also shit at Home Depot. And I picked it up, obviously. I wasn't just going to leave it there. And I told someone, I was like, you should probably sanitize that little area. And then we went to the bathroom where she inspired me to take a poop. And so we both took a poop at Home Depot. And
That's
that was
actually
like,
really cute.
that was a day out for me. A Home Depoop.
That's actually it's a really cute bonding experience, actually. Like,
Yeah.
both live in the same place. I'm
Yeah.
really connected to my dog. I'm not gonna shit in the street, but like
Yeah. But she like has some, she like sees a place that's valid and she's like, this feels right.
I have a question. She has tiny little poops, right?
Yeah, teeny tiny.
Have you ever just been too lazy to get a towel and just picked it up with your hands?
I have pinched it off with my fingers from her butt before.
Oh, okay.
We have
I thought
been,
that was going to be such a hard no.
You're like, let me one up you. I pinched it off. Like, I got you, girl.
I was out of bags of my doggy bags, and I went to grab one. So when she was pooping, it came out and it wasn't clipping off.
Oh, yeah.
She couldn't squeeze it off.
Yeah.
And so I helped her, and I just grabbed it and just flicked it on the ground.
Mia, I was honestly like, Beth, that's such a stupid question. Of course she hasn't.
I really feel like little dog people do it because they're so small. You can really just pick it up and take it to the trash.
Yeah.
It's easy.
And even worse,
And then when those small ones, they do shit everywhere. Most of them aren't trained.
they're
little brains.
she'll go outside or Home Depot's.
Yeah.
But I take her out 3 times a day. But for that specific instance where I pinched it off, I was with my boyfriend. And so he saw me do that. And I think it changed our relationship. Because he thought in that moment that I was the singular most disgusting person on this planet. He's still, if you asked him about that, he'll look at me and you can tell that he changes. And he's just like, I can't believe that you did that. And I'm like, I was helping an animal.
Yeah.
But to him, I have become a girl with Bell's palsy.
But I mean, I feel like there's a point like that in every relationship. And then if that's the tipping point and he's still here, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if you have a dog, you have to deal with shit. Because, they'll shit on their fur all the time, and you have to, really reach in there to clean it.
You have to take care of your little dogs.
Yeah. You just deal with
If
shit.
it would have been a big dog, I can't say I would have pinched it off.
No, I actually don't deal with big dog shit. I don't. It's so different to me.
A little dog, it looks like a peanut.
See, I can't relate. My dog, I got a big dog. He just takes shits this size, and I'm 3 bags deep trying to clean up on the sidewalk.
Like that, I couldn't do. I couldn't do a big poop.
Yeah, he only takes massive shits.
This is like a string of blueberries.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I can't even imagine a 5-pound Yorkie.
Yeah,
It's that's a stuffed toy at that
it's
point.
tiny.
Yeah.
It's taken 2 years, but I poop in front of my boyfriend now.
What?
Yeah, I'm one of them.
With your door open.
It was just right in front of him. So the bathroom's pretty big, and the toilet's just behind a little wall, but the wall is still open.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's sitting there talking to me and I really have to go and he doesn't want to leave, I just go.
I'll do the same.
And also, but I feel like this has happened in all of my relationships. Men love to break into the bathroom while you're shitting. That's happened. So that's what he did to make me
They love it.
comfortable. Is he would literally break in while I'm taking a poop. And I fought it for
universal
so
thing?
long, and finally I was
I
just
think
like,
so.
"It's cool, it's cool." Like,
Guys just feel kind of relatable. I think it's weirder when a guy doesn't want to be around me.
when I'm
in the
pooping.
bathroom.
Yeah,
You know?
it's kind of flattering.
I'm like, what are you doing over there?
You're still gonna have sex with me after this? Like, great! Like, I could do anything. Like,
Oh, I Barrett, my ex-boyfriend would try and break in. I would Barrett. He knows it's my one thing. I'm like, I would just try and preserve the romance by any way I can. Because I'll be disgusting in other ways. But I'm like, just let me have this. Just let me have my privacy while I'm shitting.
Uh-huh.
And I would have to barricade the door. Because he would try and break it down.
I don't know what that. Yeah,
It's this weird obsession, fetish thing they have.
Yeah.
They want to see us take a shit.
I have that too, though. I like to go into the bathroom momentarily. Well, because if the minute I smell anything, I'm out.
It's different for us. It doesn't smell the same. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's all sunshine and rainbows, but it does not smell the same.
Speak for yourself. Like,
I take everything back.
I also just think it's funny to see a guy poop.
I do too. It's just like a vulnerable moment.
It's
you don't
such
get
a
to
vulnerable
see
moment.
and many people, so it's exciting to see.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
my boyfriend will walk around the apartment with his shirt off. All the time, especially when he sleeps, and he sleeps in basketball shorts. So in the morning when he gets up to go to the bathroom, he has to walk around the bed, and the bathroom is on my side. So he'll pull his pants down as he's walking. So I just see this big giant man with like his little tiny butt, and then he like goes and sits down, just this naked boy like taking a poop, and I just think it's so cute. I was like, when do you see a 250-pound man just naked pooping on a toilet? It's like so rare.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, God, that's so cute.
It is cute. It's something we shouldn't see, but I don't like the smell.
No, I don't either.
That bugs me.
If I
for sure.
smell it, I get angry.
If I'm in there,
That's rational.
already and I am doing like self-care, I do spend hours in the bathroom, but we have so many bathrooms. Like I just spend hours pampering myself. If he goes in there, because I have candles, I have aromatherapy. If he goes in there and takes a shit, I scream. I actually scream. My blood is boiling and I'm shaking. I'm like, how dare you ruin this for me?
Yeah. Go do your thing after I'm done in the bathroom.
Actually, that happened recently and I was really mad. I was watching Bridgerton, the newest season, part 1. Have you seen it?
I'm on like episode 4.
Oh, the newest one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about it because I love Bridgerton.
I do too.
So there's a part where Colin and Penelope, the carriage scene, we finally get to that part.
Yep. I haven't gotten past that though.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
Well, this son of a bitch wakes up from his nap.
Your boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, wait, I missed this part in the movie. When does he have a nap?
He wakes up and he's like very loudly during this scene when it's finally happening. Oh, this is horse shit. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Do I have to watch this? What is going on? I'm like,
Does he sound like it?
you son of a bitch, shut up. Shut up. I'm on the 3rd fucking season. I've been waiting for this. I am like, what? Wait, and he doesn't get it. I'm literally looking and saying, shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
And he still thinks he can talk, and it isn't a serious moment.
That was like the biggest moment of all of Bridgerton.
I know.
My boyfriend was also sleeping, but I was watching it last night and he woke up and he rolls over and he goes, "Are you watching porn?"
Yeah.
And I go, no. The porn I watch is way more intense than this. Does this sound like a gangbang to you? And he's like, no. Like turns around. Like, dude, this is just a guy and a girl. Like, that is way too mild for me. This is Bridgerton.
I'm gonna stop.
Lots of sex scenes.
Oh yeah,
That's the-
just tell me
that's
this to
the fun
begin with,
thing
and I'll
about
watch
it.
it. Like no
Yeah.
one told me.
Bridgerton, well, I guess all of it kind of has like some good sex scenes. What gets me about this season of Bridgerton is that Colin's having threesomes.
What?
I liked that about him. Did you not like that?
It's not that I didn't like it. It just surprised me.
It just showed he was experienced.
I was like, we're doing threesomes now.
Well, I'm sure they were. I mean, he's like a rich guy.
He's
in
rich
that
and he's
day.
attractive.
Yeah, of course. And he doesn't have a wife. Of course, he's gonna go to the local whorehouse.
But why don't we ever
And-
see the local whorehouse?
We don't like. That was the first time we. No, we've seen it before.
No,
haven't
we win.
But his other
I don't know what
brother.
happens.
His other brother.
They go to a whorehouse?
I'm sure of it. They love whores, right?
But when do you see the whorehouse? Like, you don't ever see them
don't.
on the streets,
Yeah.
like trying to.
Well, this is Bridgerton. Like, we only see the beautiful moments.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
I would have watched Bridgerton years ago if they told me they had sex scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was like, "Oh, the costumes amazing! The costumes are amazing. The makeup, the hair. It won like an award for the best costumes." I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. I didn't know they had sex scenes.
It is just straight up fantasy
But it's
porn
like,
for women.
you know,
It's
like-
I watched
amazing.
this years ago.
you know how there's like brazzers and then there's like YouPorn? Where like
Okay.
YouPorn will make like more intimate sex scenes.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, it's almost like they care about each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And then brazzers and like Pornhub is just like getting to fucking anal. Like
Yeah.
they're just way more hardcore about it. Bridgerton is like the YouPorn.
Oh.
Where the like scenes are like sensual.
But it's built up. It is built up for the whole seasons now, so that you are just itching
truly climactic.
for, and truly climactic, and then it just gives it to you. That's
And
why
they,
I read my
they, like, have
romance
the whole-
novels.
they like show hands holding and like
oh,
like
it's so perfect.
I know.
I get so mad at my boyfriend when I watch it. I actually do. I'll watch it and I'll be like, I'm never gonna have that. Like, he sucks. He fucking sucks. And then a couple hours later, I love you.
Oh my god, I get mad if a guy doesn't walk me to the door. I can't even imagine how mad I'll be after watching this. I'm like,
It's
you didn't
very
caress my hand at dinner? What the fuck?
It's very romantic. And it's well shot. I love
is.
Bridgerton.
I love Bridgerton.
I put a notification in my calendar.
I do too. It's on the 13th
Yeah.
of next month.
I know. Every time an episode comes out, I get a little notification, Bridgerton, and then I clear my fucking schedule. And I'll have something will come up where they're like, do you want to do a show? And I'm like, fuck no.
Yeah.
Like, between 7 and 9, I am occupied, but I will be there after. Yeah.
I'm not working on the 13th.
No, we're not.
I said we're not.
Oh, okay.
Don't book
Okay.
us for anything on the 13th.
Yeah, me and Gabby, like, we have different lives. I think I was at home. Carlos texted me. He's like, I hope Gabby's date's okay. And I was like, and I'm just watching Bridgerton, like masturbating. Not, I really do.
You masturbate to Bridgerton?
Of course. What else am I gonna do? It's
And when I
hot.
texted you, you were
No,
about
not
to-
at that moment. I'd already done it, but I do it
Okay.
like multiple
get
times
excited.
throughout
What?
the time.
I
I probably have texted you
Well,
while I've been
it could be
masturbating.
HR.
I do everything while I masturbate. Like I'll run errands. I'll be on phone calls.
Go to Target.
I did a really quick like come and go right before I had yoga. So my Lyft driver was actually there.
I've never
And I
heard
always-
of come and go.
I always have to come before I work out. It's just like even before podcasts, just so you know. I'm so sorry.
That's why I call you. No, I literally call you before. I'm like, what are you wearing today? What are we talking about? And you never answer the phone, ever.
She's got her hands full.
But I had a minute. I had a minute because I didn't want to be late. And my boyfriend, I was like, he like sees me carrying it upstairs because I'll take it downstairs. I'll take it upstairs. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, don't bother me. Don't come up here. I only have a minute to do this. You're just a distraction. He's like, but can we have sex? Let's get the fuck out of here. And I get up and he literally comes in and I had to scream at him and push him out. And then it took me longer because he angered me. Like,
I can't
Then you were
believe
fuming.
yeah, I was fuming for
That's
sure.
wild.
Yeah,
Would you rather masturbate than have sex with him?
a lot of the time, yeah, because it's completely different. It's different.
The guy I heard that, I would literally cry. I would cry so much if a guy was like, I'd rather jack off than have sex with you. I would be a shell of a human being. I'd be in the shower, like in fetal position, like rocking back and forth.
I think it's healthy.
Jim.
I think it's healthy because it's not about connection. I'm not trying to connect, and I come every time. Like it's me with my body. Like, it's something completely different. I'm not looking for a connection. I'm not looking for 10 minutes. Like, this is just my thing. I'm looking to straight up come.
Just 30 seconds instead of 10 minutes?
Huh?
30 seconds instead of 10 minutes? Is that your come and go?
Well, with the Hitachi, yeah.
Oh, man.
It's quick.
Yeah, with a
Shout
guy.
out.
Then you have a shower afterwards that you have to usually take, and it's like a whole. And usually when you have sex with a guy, it's usually more about them.
Exactly.
If you masturbate, it's just like trying to get you done in like under a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
I like you're nodding. You're like, you know which one
I'm
you
learning.
Yeah, there's no mess to clean up really. You just pee and like wipe twice.
Yeah, that's true.
See, what do you wipe?
My vagina.
From masturbating?
I have cum.
Oh, wow.
You don't have any cum?
No.
Really?
It's internal.
Man, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
You know,
I
always-
actually just like...
I get wet. Like I actually have discharge. Like
wow.
yeah.
So you do it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
That's interesting.
It's like a lubricant. Like I have a lubricated vagina.
Mine gets stuck up there. This is like too much information, but so like I'll take days, not days. I'm sorry. I'll take hours. So I will have a day, and I'll be like, today's a masturbation day, and I will just masturbate on and off all day long. While I'm like maybe binge watching.
You sound like Samantha from Sex and the City.
I know.
They're like, what did you change? She's like, I
But
masturbated
nothing
a lot.
comes out. Nothing comes out. But the next day, it will have been there. But it's like kind of curdled because it's been up there.
Yes.
So it just gets stuck up there and it doesn't come out. It's curdled. Yeah, I'll have to like finger it out of myself. I'm so sorry. I feel like you've been so honest.
I've been honest. Yeah. I can't say I've ever felt that before. But I also don't have any toys or anything like that. Like I just like vigorously rub one out.
Oh, that's really talented.
Is
Good
it?
for you.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's
I didn't
hard.
know that. What?
That is
No.
hard to do.
I can't even get to the good part of porn before I finish. I'm like 30 seconds. It's sad.
I wish.
Yeah.
I wish. I think I'm desensitized from all the vibrators.
Your boyfriend. She
That's
really must put him to work, man. Like he's like.
why she needs her alone time.
It's true. Jesus, that man must be like a gladiator.
A gladiator?
Yeah. Like he's been through war.
He does. Yeah, he just doesn't have to exercise for real. I don't do anything during sex either.
Are you a starfish?
I'm a
Starfish.
starfish. You have to ask me to get on top, and it's like a rare occasion.
Like your birthday.
Yeah.
It's like his birthday. He like looks forward to it every year.
I'm like, you know what? It's been months. I feel kind of bad. Like every single time, it's like, okay, but you're on the time limit.
Yeah.
Like, do this quickly. I like it. I just like it short.
I like
Sweet.
if I put extra effort into having sex, I like rewards. Like I will buy like $1,000 worth of shoes, like $1,000 pair of shoes.
Oh.
If I put extra work in, I'm like, I deserve that.
Yeah, you treat yourself.
On his credit
you
card.
earn this.
100%
Oh yeah.
every single time.
There we go. I was like
On his
that
credit
makes
card.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have his credit card in my wallet at all times. For any time that I feel like I deserve a reward,
Yeah.
which usually happens too often.
Mm-hmm.
I'll like go get coffee and it will be like 10 and I'm like, damn, I'm 30 minutes ahead of schedule. I think I'm gonna go shopping. And then it's disgusting how I just torture this man's credit card.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's awesome. Kudos. Honestly,
Thank
you're
you.
living the dream.
It took a long time to get here. And honestly, if he was just in time for dinner, I'd probably be nicer. But he's never.
Honestly, that makes it worth it.
But what is your thing with having to sit down and have dinner together? Is it just like a bonding
I
experience?
think it's a childhood experience. My parents would always make us all sit down together and we would like say grace and then we would all eat.
Mm.
And so it was like a thing that we would do as a family.
Yeah.
And if you think about going to a restaurant, you both get your entree and you eat at the same time. It's a moment.
Yeah.
And so if I'm going to go through making dinner and I'm like, I put table mats out, like I make it like pretty.
Aww.
Like, and I have glasses of like, that I've poured of water and like set silverware there. And if I'm going to sit the food down at the same time and then you're going to go to the bathroom.
That would piss me off.
And you
I'm
gave
the
it
same
4
way.
minutes.
I get.
You gave him a heads up.
Sometimes I'll even give more. I'm like, dinner will be ready at like 8:30.
Okay, how does he not get it by now?
That's what I'm saying.
And you prioritize this. I just cooked everything for
Every
you.
single time.
You deserve all the coffee and all the shoes.
I know.
Everything.
I know. So it's honestly, it's just fucking. I don't know what. It's an ick.
That's a big one. That is a big one. Is there anything you want to add in and plug or whatever? Well, these are big bottles.
I know. It's because I postmated it and I clicked the biggest one.
I would usually say I've seen bigger, but I haven't.
I spent $96 on 4 bottles of water and oatmeal this morning.
What?
The room service.
Did you order from LAX?
It was the
I was
the
gonna
room
say, is
service
there an
at the
Air One here?
hotel.
I thought it was Air One.
There was
too.
like a $15 charge for something, extra charge for something.
Or like a service fee?
No, on top of the service fee.
Actually,
Like some sort of weird tax. I don't know.
I did order
or-
coffee and it cost me like $20 plus
Yeah.
tip at room service. But I
Insane.
Lots of water.
didn't even blink at it.
my hotel
I was
room
like-
now. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so actually, this just felt... This felt like on my stomach.
That's amazing.
I thought you were gonna pull out a dildo. I was like, what is? She's just talking about how it gets stuck up there, and she's like, look what I found. So honestly, that's way more mild than I was expecting.
It had slipped down somewhere. Because you have such great cleavage. I wanted my cleavage to be on par today.
Those little things aren't
Oh,
doing anything for you, dude. Your tits are so big, you don't need
that
A cups.
That little extra
an
bit
extra
of help.
A cup.
Oh yeah, we literally both came with chicken fillets today for that reason.
Did you hear the sound of that?
You could sell that.
You could literally, I feel like you could sell those.
You could just
auction them off.
just breathe on them, and you could sell those.
They like touch bare titty. They're worth a
It's
lot.
not bare titty. I have a bra on.
Babe, I'm trying to sell your fucking chicken fillets. Can you relax?
They do look like chicken fillets.
Wait, and I discovered no one here calls them chicken fillets.
Mm-mm. Well, it's because you're saying fillets. The T's silent. If you say chicken fillet,
I've been saying chicken fillets my entire life.
no one corrected you?
Thank you.
No one. No one has corrected me my entire life. It's chicken fillets.
Yeah.
I thought that was just your accent.
No one's telling you things when you're doing it wrong.
Chicken fillet.
Carlos, I was 15 stuffing my bra with those things and I was not hot. I bleached eyebrows, a gap in my teeth that I still have. No fake titties. No one corrected me then. But
I'm
yeah.
not gonna comment on.
Nobody believes
Don't.
her. Nobody in this room believes you, Gabby.
I'm gonna show you some photos. But you got the outro, now you got the chicken fillets out of the way.
Out of the way. Is there anything you'd like to promote?
Yeah, my podcast, First Date with Lauren Compton. And you can find me anywhere on social media at I am Lauren Compton.
Amazing. We're excited to be on it tomorrow.
I know. I can't wait to have you guys.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching Out of Bed. Please remember to follow, like, subscribe.
Fuck. I'm the worst. I get nervous.
That was great.
Cringy.
Why do I blow a kiss?
I was so cringy. Like she panicked. And just blows, like,
I blow a kiss when I panic. Thank you.
we do different things. Like you like blow a kiss when you freeze. I like do this. Like.